Hello everyone, meet me again on this channel. Don't forget to click like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell before continuing. This horror story is entitled Trapped in the Corridor of an Abandoned Hospital. Let's get straight to the story. Tonight, I want to tell you about the worst mistake of my life. A night I still can't forget, no matter how hard I try. A night inside an abandoned hospital, one that should have been demolished years ago. People told me not to go. Locals warned me the place was different. Some said it was cursed. Others said something still wanders the hallways. I thought they were exaggerating. I thought I could handle one night there. But after what happened, I know now that I wasn't supposed to survive. This is the story of the night I spent in the abandoned St. Aurelia Hospital, and why I should never have gone inside. The hospital stood at the edge of a dying town, surrounded by trees, broken fences, and silence. No wind, no birds, not even stray animals, just stillness. My flashlight beam crossed rusted gates and shattered windows. The walls were stained by rain and time, but something else too, something dark, spread across the concrete like long, crooked fingers. I stepped inside the courtyard. The gravel crunched under my boots. And then I smelled it, that old, rotten stench of mold, mixed with something metallic. I tried to ignore it. I told myself, just one night, get your footage, leave. But behind that confidence was a quiet feeling I couldn't shake, a feeling that something was watching me. When I opened the front doors, the sound echoed through the entire building, a deep, hollow thud that felt like it reached the basement. My flashlight flickered, just once, but it was enough to stop me mid-step. Inside, the air was colder, much colder than outside. The lobby was covered in dust, overturned wheelchairs and broken IV stands. Patient records lay scattered across the floor, their edges yellowed and curling. As I walked deeper, I could hear my own breathing, and beneath it, a faint hum, like electricity. But the hospital had been unplugged for years. Every footstep echoed. Every sound felt multiplied in the darkness. I told the camera, okay, I'm starting the investigation now. But even my own voice felt wrong. Too loud, too sharp, like I wasn't supposed to speak there. I made my way to the nurse's station.
Papers covered the desk, and on top of one folder was a single handprint. Small, delicate, like it belonged to a child. Except the print was fresh, wet, shiny under my flashlight. I froze. "Someone here?" I called out. Silence. I backed away. My camera picked up a faint sound, like a drip of water, slow, steady, coming from the pediatric wing. I followed it. Every step felt heavier, like the hallway didn't want me there. And then, my flashlight caught something on the wall. Writing, not with ink, not with paint, but scratched deep into the plaster. "Don't follow the child." My heart stopped for a full second. The dripping sound suddenly stopped. I should have turned back, but curiosity, or stupidity, pushed me forward. The pediatric hallway was lined with decorated doors, faded cartoon stickers, crayon marks, old nameplates. Halfway down, one door was open. Room 214. The drip sound returned, louder now, coming from inside. I stepped into the room. There were 3 small beds. 2 were empty. The third had a lump under the blanket. A shape, small, still. I whispered, "Hello." The blanket twitched. I froze in place. It twitched again, slow, like something shifting underneath. I took one more step, and the blanket collapsed flat. Empty. Nothing was inside. But the drip sound was suddenly right behind me. I spun around, flashlight up. Nothing. Just darkness. I took another step backward, and my foot hit something on the floor. A toy, A small wooden block. Except it wasn't lying still. It was sliding, slowly, across the floor, as if someone unseen was pushing it toward me. I ran out of the room, down the hall, back to the lobby. My breathing was sharp, panicked. The camera shook in my hands. I was ready to leave, but something caught my eye. A door behind the reception desk. It had been closed when I entered, but now it was halfway open. The metal sign above it, basement, staff only. The door creaked, slowly, as if someone was pulling it open from the other side. My flashlight hit the stairwell, pitch black, too black. Something about that darkness felt alive. And then I heard it, a whisper, soft, right at my ear. Downstairs. I whipped around, no one there. The door groaned open wider. A cold draft pushed up the stairwell, carrying that same metallic smell. Blood, old blood. Against every instinct I had, I stepped inside.
The stairs were long, and each step felt like I was sinking deeper into the hospital's throat. At the bottom, my flashlight revealed stretchers, cracked tile floors, and rusted surgical tools. The basement was used for emergencies long ago, but it looked more like a morgue. Then, the lights in the hallway flickered. The power was dead, has been dead for years. But still, light pulsed through the ceiling bulbs. On, off, on, off. Slow, rhythmic, like breathing. I followed the corridor until I saw a door slightly open. Room B07. Inside, a woman stood in the corner, her back to me, long black hair tangled, covering her hospital gown. I whispered, trembling, "Ma'am, are you okay?" She didn't move. I took a step forward. The lights flickered again, and suddenly, she was right in front of me, less than an arm's length away. Her face was pale, eyes sunken, mouth slightly open, like she was frozen mid-scream. My flashlight flickered, and she moved. Not walked, not ran, but shifted, jolted forward like reality skipped a frame. Her mouth opened wider, unnaturally wide. I stumbled back, and she lunged. I ran. I didn't look back. Her footsteps echoed behind me, fast, too fast. The lights exploded as I sprinted past them, glass shattering, sparks flying. When I reached the stairs, something grabbed my ankle. Cold fingers, thin, strong. I kicked, shouting, and pulled myself free. As I scrambled up the stairs, a whisper curled up after me. "Don't leave. You came to stay." At the top, the basement door slammed shut behind me. The entire hospital shook, windows rattling, metal clanging, the lights above me buzzing like angry insects. I didn't stop. I ran straight for the entrance. The front doors blew open, like the hospital itself was spitting me out. I collapsed outside, gasping for air. When I turned back, the doors were closed again, silent, still, like nothing had happened. I never uploaded the footage from that night, not because it was too dark or too shaky, but because, when I watched it back, I wasn't alone. Not once, not for a single minute. There was always a figure standing behind me, in every room, every hallway, every reflection. Sometimes a small child, sometimes the woman from the basement, but always there. And sometimes, late at night, I still hear that whisper, right next to me. Too close. Come back.